Hey buddies, what's up? Welcome to a new video on my channel, and today we're gonna build the bed. I actually built it already, but the video how we build it is coming now. Okay, so for the sliding section, I mounted the parts already on the beam. The beam is already the length what it is later on, so I mounted them pretty centered. Yeah, that is where I mounted it wrong one time, but anyways, so this side is done already. Yeah, so this fits perfectly, and I have like a half-inch gap till this here. Yeah, so that fits perfectly. So for this side we mounted on, I made some marks there, so that's the top level, just like that. So then I drive it up here, and it gets a little screw in here to support it, and then we slide it down, and it gets a screw in there to support it, and then we can fix it with real screws. Yeah, like there, see it, like imbus screws, really flat, and yeah, then it slides perfectly like that. So I'm gonna mount that, then we mount a piece back to the car. Yeah, and then we see you again. Okay, so that's what it looks like mounted in the car. So, and yeah, that's the level where it later is to yeah, so this on one level with the kitchen, and then it drives down here, and it's gonna be the bed. So now we have to make a construction down here to get the electrical drive for it. Okay, so I got the section together. So that's what it looks like, and yeah, so this whole thing is like the foot part of the bed and goes up and down with an electrical drive. So it's sitting kind of there where that blue stand is right now. Let me get that out and then I'll show you. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. So that's what I built already, the frame at the bottom to support our electrical drive. Yeah, so that's gonna be the level, and we build a whole box around there, so we can put like a PlayStation or something on there. So we have our HDMI cable here, and there's a 2-socket outlet coming on there. So yeah, you can put a PlayStation on here or something like that, because the drive is going till here somewhere. Yeah, so we have to mark that area so nothing get crushed underneath. But yeah, so now we put in our sliding part, then we mount the electrical thing to the top and put it exactly on the mark where it has to be later on. Then we mount it to the bottom here, then we drive it all the way down, and then we have our final level at the bottom, so we can build our bed, so the rest of the bed basically. Okay, so install the drive. That's what the final result looks like. So that's gonna be the height, what it is later at, but we have a problem. Down it works fine, up it warps and then it gets stuck. And okay, it doesn't get stuck because this one is pushing like 1000 Newton meters, so it will just crack everything apart. But yeah, I think we have too much slack in here, so I come up with another idea, but I have to think about that, and power went out. Okay, so that's what I came up with. 2 support brackets like this. Yeah, so they support the rate down there, so I know it drives up and down really nice and smooth. Already have had them made a plate. Yeah, so yeah, that's the table later on. Yeah, so 2 holes in here, so it can drive up and down. Yeah, so we have a gap here because yeah, the wall material is still coming there, and here we have to go bigger because it goes, yeah, but that should fit down there. Yeah, but that's what it looks like, and it's there's not a lot of play in there, but what I came up with is, if you close the door, yeah, because this door is probably the most of the time closed if you sit on the table, we drill a hole in here like it is here already, and make a little slot in right here where a pin drives into here. So later on we see that this is on a level like this, then we drill a hole and insert the pin here. So that's basically the main bed frame. Just looks like that. And yeah, so if the table is all the way down, it's like flush right here, because the part for the bed is still coming on here. So that's probably the thickness of this, pretty much. But it's like feathering a little bit, because your upper body is laying right here, and just your feet or your legs laying down here. Yeah, that's why we have a little. That's why it is like this, because the parts are laying on here. They're just laying on here, and you secure it later on with a pin. And in the back, there's a long rod coming through, because you can flap it open, and you have here a compartment to store your pillows and stuff, and you can flip it up there to get to the technical stuff, to access everything. Yeah, so this is coming in right here in the middle, where the two parts are laying on, just like that. And yeah, so we build a wall right there. So that's what it looks like with the mattress down, and they need to get shortened a little bit. Yeah, I think like by like 4 or 5 inches or something like that. Not that much, so it's not that wrinkly like that anymore. I already was laying on it, feels totally comfortable. And what we need to do is, when we install the cover here, we put one little beam down here where this part is resting on, because nothing else is resting here, and yeah, there's too much stress on that probably then. So but now we have to get the mattress out and build our box in the back. Okay, so here I built the box already. Yeah, so now we have to sand it and paint it from the inside. We also paint all this stuff here. Yeah, and there's a joint coming in here, so you can access it like this. And here you can store your pillows and all that stuff during the daytime. Okay, so we also installed already the covering in the front. Yeah, that's just to secure it, because there are some corner pieces coming on here too. So that's what the final product looks like, with the mattresses on here. And yeah, so that is one version, so you can lay down. It's like 3 inches longer than I'm high, so I have enough space on there to lay on. Yeah, and it's quite wide enough. It's like a queen size from the deep, so you can sleep with 2 people in there. And yeah, so I would say we converted, and then we take a look. So to convert it, the only thing you have to do is lift it up here like this and slide it over here like this. So that's all you have to do. So now you have a sitting area right there. You have to do it here too. Slides over like this, quick and easy. So I know this part is driving up here, so we have a little switch right here, and if I pull it, the drive is pulling up the bed. Yeah, so I'm gonna speed it up. So, and now since it's all up, so down there you have 2 outlets and the HDMI. The PlayStation 4 fits perfectly in there. Yeah, so you have a little frame here. Build a box here. There's the outlet from our heating system. Yeah, so, and first of all, let me lay that up here right quick. Okay. So, you have that little pin in here. So you get it out. So you have to push it down a little bit. Yeah, push it down, get the pin out. Just like this. So now since the pin is out. No. Yeah, so now since the pin is out, you can get it up. Oh, mattress is in the way. You can get it up like this and access all the stuff. Yeah. So you can access the converter, the battery charger, all your fuses, and there's the heating unit. Everything is wired up and looks good. Get that back down, get that pin back in here, just like that, so it's nice and secured. Okay. So and now we can slide in right here and sit. So you have plenty space here. You can sit here. So you notice it's hanging down a little bit because we are not standing straight right here. So I made this little pin here. So it slides in right there. And then you secure it like this, so it's not in the way. So and now it's even and really sturdy. It's just moving a tiny bit. So and here we get this up. So here we have our bedding stuff. That is our cable connection for the power supply for the outside. So it's like I don't know, I think it's 100 feet of cable. Yeah, so that's the same system. You got the pin out, you lift it up, you can access your bedding stuff. Yeah, then you don't put it back on here like this, and that's it. So you can sit here, hang out, watch some TV or stuff, and yeah, so that's what the bottom looks like. Yeah, with all the things, the supply down there, power supply is coming also to the bottom, so you don't see it really. And so that's what the final result of the bed looks like. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you want to see some of the other stuff, how we did the walls and the ceiling with the neon stripe in there and everything, and the kitchen area, yeah, feel free to subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna see us next time.